Hello and welcome to the floor plan video. Let's get right into it. The house will be elevated, probably just under 3 feet. This is mostly because I'm very claustrophobic and because of Greg's schedule. If there's some kind of emergency and I need to shut something off under the house or do some kind of repair, if it's too small of a space, I'm likely to have a panic attack or just not even deal with it. So we're building our house up extra high just so that I have that clearance. It'll be a little more work and a little more expense, but it's worth it just to know that the work can be done under the house if I need to be the one to do it. So there will be some stairs that'll enter up into the living room, and the guest bath will be to the left of that as you enter just past the stairs. Further in past the living room, you'll find the bar. The main reason for this is Greg collects a lot of bourbon and whiskey. He likes local stuff, he likes rare stuff, and so usually when we travel, he comes back with a bottle of something, and it's just grown into a rather enormous collection that sort of needs a proper place to be presented. And one of the things I tend to do for him is buy him man cavey type things. So we decided that we were going to try to consolidate some of that into a bar area in the house. Between the bar and the kitchen will be our dining area. We're thinking maybe an expanding table, something with leaves, or there's like a transformer table that's pretty expensive, but maybe something like that. And then we have the kitchen. The layout is not set in stone. It's been evolving a lot. All we know for sure is we would like the stovetop to face the dining and bar area, and the kitchen sink will be looking out to the west over the backyard. And then on the other side of the kitchen, across from the sink, will be an entryway to our pantry and utility room. We may put a wall between the pantry and utilities. It just sort of depends on where things need to be placed. We're kind of letting the utilities decide where things need to be, and then we will work around that. Coming up to the second floor, at the top of the stairs is a flex space bonus room. We plan on using it as kind of an office / guest bedroom, and it'll also have laundry along the one wall that abuts the bathroom, and I'll explain that later. The master will face east. One of the reasons for this is I wake before sunrise, so I don't care if the sun comes in the bedroom window, and Greg sleeps through just about everything, but sunlight does sometimes help him get up faster, so we're kind of hoping that'll help with things. And then this little bump out to the side of the bedroom is going to be kind of an open wardrobe area. We have learned from years of cats and cats and cats and lots of cats that having a door on the closet is just too enticing. They scratch at the door, they want into the closet, and then you go in there for something and they come in and you don't see them, and then the cat's locked in the closet. Anyhow, after years of this, I've decided I just don't want a closet door. It's just easier to have a kind of a walk-in wardrobe. If we get desperate, we can always put some kind of partition there later. Leaving this area open also gives us a means to put a cutout or perhaps a window from the bedroom into the cutout to below, and that means that we can have some ventilation. The wood stove will be a little bit under there. It'll be a little offset, but the wood stove will be down there, so hopefully that will help with a little bit of circulation of the warm air in the winter, and then in the summer, hopefully being able to open that or having that airway open will help with cross breeze to help keep the house cool, especially on the second floor in the summer. And speaking of summer, we've got the second floor deck. One of the reasons we have this facing east is so that in the summer we should hopefully be able to park up under it and use some of the shade from the deck as kind of a carport for both of our vehicles. This also gives our dogs a safe place to look out towards the east, since that'll be one of the areas that we won't have fenced in for them. They can at least run out onto the second floor deck and look east and see if there's a predator or something in the area. As for the bathroom, Greg insisted on a standing shower only. He wanted a shower without a tub that you have to step into. So we made sure we added that, and that's in the center of the house because with the peaked ceilings, these sides have a very low overhead. So that's why the bath is against the edge of the house, because reclining in a tub, you'll definitely have the head clearance to not have any bumps or issues. Some of you might be asking why I have a bathtub at all, and if I'm going to build my dream home, it's going to have a bathtub in the master bathroom. And I'm also going to have a window at the foot of the tub so I can look out at our eastern view and enjoy the beautiful view we have over our land, because I love it out here. We opted for his and hers sinks because I just refuse to share with Greg. It's never fun. One more thing you'll notice about the bathroom is that there's a small pass-through from the bathroom into the laundry area. That is so that basically you can disrobe in the bathroom and just toss your clothes through the little hole into what'll either be a hamper or just directly on top of the washer. And then when you come around the other side to do the laundry, all of the clothing will be right there ready to go. And we've also duplicated this idea into the wardrobe area of the bedroom, so there will be a pass through there where you can just basically shove your folded clothing into a wardrobe, and then sometime when you're in the bedroom you can just kind of take everything out and organize it. This is just, to cut down on carrying. I hate carrying big loads of laundry around the house, so this is just sort of my way of minimizing all the steps and work that go into laundry so that it's not such a hassle and I don't hate it quite as much. And that wraps up the floor plan. Very simple house. It's a small house. It's just the two of us and some pets. We're not planning on having kids. And should we get to a place where we need more space or we want to expand or build a bigger house, we have 86 acres to expand onto. We can build ourselves a house on the other side of the property and rent this one out for all we care, or make it a, Airbnb or something. So, we're making the house the way we want it. We don't have any kids to pass it on to. We're not worried about the resale value. It's not a normal floor plan. We realize that. We respect that. We did start with like an actual guest bedroom, but then we realized, we're not really in a hot vacation spot or anything. We don't expect a lot of company, and by getting rid of the guest bedroom we can have a super large pantry, which means we can store food and provisions, which will save us on the 45-minute drive into town to get groceries. So you have to make the balance work where the balance works. In the meantime, because of city ordinances and requirements, our current housing looks something like this tent, because it's this tent. And our van, because we built a sleeper van, and yeah, sometimes that's a better option. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.